our Tea with Tana reading. So for those of you that are new to the channel, anything comes up in the tea. So it's one of our exclusive Pisces TV topics. For all of my returners, I appreciate you guys' continued support as you support me, this channel, and each other. Again, Happy New Year. We're already in the second day. Ain't it going fast? Didn't expect that. For all of you interested in your own personal readings, check the description box. There's a lot of information there on how to reach me, this channel, and much, much more. There's also a link to our membership platform through Patreon if you want to join us on the other side, and my new personal vlog that will be kicking off sometime soon. How about that? Here on YouTube, we have the merchandise, so check out the new winter wear, the members section, and the community board, which is so essential if you'd like to know, when particular readings are going to come up, or just to hang out with us. The tarot course is starting within the next few days, so if you're interested in learning tarot or starting your own channel, check out some of the success stories on Pisces TV community board, and congratulations to all of my tarot course students. Okay, I don't even know what we're going to be talking about, so I'll have to do the caption and thumbnail after we record. I shuffled the cards, and these came out together, so we're going to go through them together. I will implement our traditional tarot, but these little tea leaf cards, they tell us a lot. Okay, also, because it's Saturday, the Saturday noon live kicks off. So usually I'm on Pacific time. I'm on Central time now, and we're doing the Saturday noon live, of course, because it's Saturday. And if you want to catch me live, a lot of my live readings will be on Saturday. So for sure noon, and for a little bit it'll be Central time instead of Pacific, and then throughout the day sometimes I just surprise you guys. So Saturdays are typically the live days. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna ramble on and on. So here we have the Ram, could be Mars, Aries energy, the Emperor, who knows, but we have a stubborn, aggressive person. Something about November, okay, the number 11. We have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. Okay. April, spring, something about these little, what do they call them? The Japanese blossom flowers or something like that. Usually represents love. And then we have opportunities waiting for you. All right. So for some of you, there's a bit of stability and abundance coming in. Maybe some authority, a new position. And usually in these positions, there could be others who don't like that. That question your authority, or maybe you may be questioning someone else's. If you have anyone in your environment born on any day in November, or something significant happened in November, that could be for you. I can never pick these cards up. Okay, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And we have the nest egg, successfully overcoming a problem. So for some of you, there could have been an issue back in November with, again, a stubborn kind of energy. We have the peacock, we have pride. So I feel like that's a male energy for some of you guys, maybe a dominant male energy. Now over here with the older woman, the apple don't fall far from the tree. For some of you, this could be a mother, a grandmother, because we have apple, and then it says dealings or relationship with a woman. So it's like still a woman here. So if you or a woman in your environment, we could be talking about that. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So something may be coming up for you in April. And you can't go back. Okay, whatever it is, it's like you can't go back, only move forward. The new door of opportunity, maybe a vacation for some gossip or some news. And then we have unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So where we have opportunities waiting for you, there's something about some news that you're waiting on. Okay, that's not too bad. The only thing that I see here is like a stubborn masculine energy and an issue with a woman. But I do see success and obstacles overcome. So let's talk about that. And then we'll use the T cards throughout the reading. So we'll keep the masculine energy. Here's this feminine energy. Okay, could be talking about the duality within self. Or if you got some drama, with the female, we'll put that here. Any issues with male or masculine energy here, this is fun. I kind of like this. And I'll use the traditional tarot. We've been using a lot of the Starseed and Moonchild tarot cards, but let's go with the Radiant Wise Spirit. For some of you, it could involve children. Others of you, some defensiveness or protecting the nest. If there are children involved, look, domestic issues. The Ten of Cups here, okay? We got the King of Wands, okay? Could be a father figure, a baby's father. Ooh, somebody gonna throw a temper tantrum? Could be some aggravation. All right, that creative energy. Or something about that wand. Okay, definitely. So here I have defensiveness. We start out with the Strength card. That is Leo. All right. Leo, or the Strength card, could represent a false person for some of you. For others of you, it could represent, like I said, some temper tantrums. Now, we do have Mercury retrograde coming up this month. We will be talking about that for the noon reading. So stay tuned for that. And with Mercury retrograde, there could be some delays. There could be some miscommunications verbally within technology. A lot of things. Delays in communication. So if any of you are having any domestic issues with partners, court dates, I don't know, you said you was going to do this then and, something comes up, just be mindful of that, okay? And if we have a person who's already kind of like on edge or usually just like not the most pleasant to deal with, someone whose ego or pride may get in the way, Mercury is probably going to just shut them down, all right? So crossing the Strength card, and again, it talks about duality, so I do like that, where there's the masculine energy, the feminine energy here. It also says temptation will test you. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So it could be a distraction. The Nine of Wands for me talks about holding your focus and not being distracted, or also someone kind of picking at you, using your energy for what they want. Like, you could be fine, just minding your business, and then people kind of come along to disturb your peace. That's what the Nine of Wands is for me. Like, someone who's purposefully trying to get you out of your zone. So just stay mindful of those type of people. Keep that out of your environment, frustration and anger, and not letting the ego get the best of us. Kind of like knowing when to say when. I'm going to tell you right now to pick your battles, okay? Now, what you need to know, see, Mercury, communication, boundaries, protection, the truth, or for some of you, it's like standing up for yourself. This Ace of Swords is kind of like the truth, the intellect, the communication, intelligence, a new way of thinking. I have the Four of Wands and the King of Cups. So I feel like contentment. Like I said, if not turning the other cheek, it's more so about just being content within yourself, and not letting others kind of like get the best of you, because the King of Cups is someone who doesn't like to rock the boat, but at the same time, has to grow. In the past, if this person, if you and this person have a relationship from the past, or we have November, so something about a past relationship. Let's see what we got there. With the Ace of Swords and what you need to know, and like I said, free will, a proposal of some sort. So maybe there will be, you know, justice, news, or newness. For some of you guys, there could be some frustration or a delay in an opportunity, because the opportunity card came up for some of us. And so that could trigger you, okay? Because crossing the line here, the ego, the strength, or humility, whichever you're going to use that day, there's a possible trigger here, and it could be, you know, very cutting mentally, you know. So be mindful of that. As we talked about the past, I feel like if it's not something you've been working on or has something to do with finances, it's definitely something you let go of. So, you know, old habits die hard. There could be something that you gave up on, or a feeling of, you know, something that may have given up on you. With the Eight of Pentacles, it also talks about cycles and working or discipline. So self-discipline, because we've learned this lesson before, well-rounded and fair. Ooh, I got 10 of Pentacles here. So what's crowning you, I think you're above and beyond whatever this temptation or trigger could be, okay? Now, for some of you, like I said, it could involve, with that Six of Cups, like creeping behind the King of Pentacles, it could involve the past, your path, children, nostalgia, memories, you know. It could be a person that you thought was the one for some of you. Others of you, it could be just an idea, a business proposal, or something you felt was just really going to change things, and maybe it did not. Crowning you as your strength, that walking away or choosing another path. So if that thing doesn't work, or those people didn't work, or that situation didn't work, here is your positivity in seeing the world as your oyster and choosing to go a different way. For my singles, this could have something to do with friendships, gossip, you know, moving away from third-party situations. Others of you, there's a trine or happiness and bliss that comes from, again, our King of Pentacles. So you could be walking away from one thing, one person, one place, one situation, into something better. I do like that. And that could trigger someone else, especially someone prideful that may not have really wanted to let go of you. And as I said that, here is harmony. You got 2 wands, you got 2 cups. But behind that 2 cups, it's like someone was waiting. Could be plotting. Maybe they wanted to take you. Maybe they didn't communicate their feelings. It could also just be something that went left unsaid or undone, because the Hangman is stuck. The Seven of Swords could sometimes talk about information or malicious energy. And it's kind of like that is, with the Eight of Pentacles, kind of moving away from the mystery. So a lot of you guys have chosen to go in new directions. Things that may not have made themselves clear to you, you kind of walked away from. Now, others of us, you could have started something new. And with this Three of Swords, which talks about entanglements, maybe you're not being anyone's fool. Because look, it's crossing the Ace of Swords, but we have the Fool card here. And with the Two of Wands, I feel like that's that Three of Wand energy, where waiting for the ships to come in for some past efforts, where some of you are going to have success in certain areas of your life and harmony. And I feel since we're starting out with strength and upcoming, we have the, you know, the Lion of the Strength card with the Two of Cups, which is the feminine and masculine energy. So remember, we had the T cards here with the feminine and with the masculine energy here. And something about this strength or infinity. So soulmates, you know, could be couples. And soulmates can also be family and friends and other people that you were kind of destined to learn lessons with. Ooh, we have the Magician in the environment, okay? The Magician, wishful thinking, seeing the potential of a situation. So don't be triggered by that. I also have 9 pentacles so far with the 8 of pentacles and the page. So again, this is discipline. These are habits. This is work. The Fool card kind of asks us to be brave and take risk. You are protected with this Ace of Swords in this direction that you've chosen. So just know that. But I also see like someone not playing the fool anymore and choosing to go in a different direction from that. So where we have all of the newness of the Ace of Swords, with the Fool card, it also talks about new beginnings and youth for those of you that, like I said, have children or domestic issues, beginning without an end. So that's the infinite energy of the Strength card too. And then we have the Magician with the infinity symbol here. So I like infinities. Who drives an infinity? Now with the 9 of Wands, where I said there could be potential triggers, backstabbing, betrayal, the ending. So as I just talked about a beginning that has no ending, here is an ending. Or also a level of completion, because you have the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So this is one clear way of thinking, or multiple ways that something could go. The beginning and the end. The 10 of Swords also represents not speaking. So don't be so responsive to whatever this 9 of Wands may bring by the Magician who's working to create something. Because it's like this person, that hangman energy that came out with the 8 of Pentacles. Here we have the 8 of Swords. So being blinded to, feeling stuck in toxic situations. Be mindful of that. You don't need anybody. And you got 3 8s. You got the 8 card, which is strength, the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles with this Ace of Pentacles. So you got 2 aces and the Empress. So there's that dealing with a woman potentially, possibly a mother. Others of you, it's like something about your direction with the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. It may have something to do with the labyrinth, your direction, your life here, following your guides, not feeling stuck. There may be something that comes up that triggers you, okay? But this 2 of Cups says that there will be harmony and balance, and those 2 wands say that you are a master of choosing your direction and knowing which way to go and avoiding chaos. So if nothing else, I do kind of see, either someone, look, like, yep, that's my confirmation. Someone in your environment, or just in the environment around you, in the world, I was going to say in the world, there could be a bit of negativity, defensiveness, blocks, no communication. And then because of that, you may feel a certain way or someone else feels a certain way. So let's see here. With this trigger in the 9 of Wands, which is what I said, to hold your focus, especially for something you guys have been working on or trying to manifest, regardless of if it's a relationship or work. We have period of prosperity and abundance. We have bread representing the 9 of Wands. So it is definitely something about a manifestation. Now, we had the older woman in the shuffle before, but here we have dealings or relationship with an older man with the 10 of Swords. So I think for those of you in a relationship or dealing with another, and I don't care if it's intimately or family, there's something that comes to an end. Now this new beginning, family matters. We have the seahorse. One of my Pisces, Akira, she told me something about the seahorse. I forgot. But this is, for me, the hangman energy, again, Pisces energy, because it's a water animal. With the Ace of Swords, it's like being able to cut through, anything that makes you feel stuck. And then also something about your thinking, repetitiveness, toxic situations. Even if there's a way that you think that's kind of toxic that could hinder you, that has to come to an end, okay? Someone is definitely leaving your life, or something. That's understandable, because I have another card. And then lighthearted, carefree time. So for some of you, whatever this is that's being released kind of helps you to release some baggage. We have the jug, which gives me like that water barrier. So the star energy, Aquarius energy with the Fool card, that's like returning to your happiness. So something leaves that could have been holding you back. For some of you, it could, see, when spiritual and love goes together, I don't know. But we have the lily here, okay? So there could be some love coming in and some other things going out, like a twin flame and a soulmate situation. You have the spiritual love on one end, and then you have the candle here. So the candle makes me think of the flame, and it also has like the little lilies around it. But it says you will be shown the way. And notice we have the Two of Wands. So that's kind of cool. Some of you that are either married or working, and I know this is for Pisces because the unicorn is my Pisces card and also talks about your higher self. We have the Bat, which is significant for endings and transformations, but it says take care. Enemies are working against you with the Eight of Pentacles. So that's what made me think about work. Something you've been working on, or a relationship because of the marriage card. And then we have Scissors, disappointment in some affair. So I don't know if there is some affairs. That's going to make you angry, okay? When I look at marriage and look at the rings, Saturn is also very active. So just be mindful of where Saturn may fall in your chart. And in the center of the reading where we have the environment, the Magician is a major arcana and is the number 1 card. So you have the 0, you have the 1, and then you have the 1 and the 0 again, which may be significant, but that's the ego, sharp mental energy, since we have the Ace of Swords, messengers. So you may be receiving messages, divine guidance. You're being asked to pay attention to details. The energy of the now, so being in the present moment. And I did see lightning, so I don't know if there's going to be some inclement weather in your areas, so be mindful of that. Divine focus, student-teacher situations, speed, and raw power. Now, for some of you, the camel talks about persevere, and you will overcome problems. For some of you, this could be finances because it says pay attention to your finances. So you have the camel and the purse coming out, and then new opportunities, possibilities, and a path opening up. So just be mindful of that. It's like you can make anything happen. To not be triggered, there's always enough, and to sever ties that limit you, okay? Some of us that may be in that Three of Swords energy, it's heartache over what you no longer have, because again, things, will be moving around, okay? And then broken wishbone could just talk about, something that you wanted to come into filtration that did not. However, there's a new journey for you mentally or spiritually that involves a rose. Romance is in the air. Okay, so communicate with love because we're not doing triggers. Okay, and then I wonder what it is about November. 11 again, November with the Strength card. The most difficult part of a situation is over, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, completion. So you got 10, 10, 10. How does it affect you 10 years, 10 months, 10 minutes from now? So that's the importance of being in the now moment. Deep personal strength and peace is covering that Eight of Swords. You will receive a gift. And then we have great worry over nothing. So just be mindful of that. I think some of you have been really strong in this transformation and walking away from situations, separating yourself from some situations, but it could come up mentally, energetically, or physically and cause you some type of worry, or others in your environment, and you're being asked to just turn the other cheek because someone is behaving stupidly with the turkey, but you have this wisdom and this knowledge to kind of overlook it. And others of you, there could be some secrets that you become aware of that, don't make you too happy. And that happens. We have the elephant, again, asking you to be brave. I remember in the Wild Unknown Spirit animal deck, with the elephant, it's kind of like the hermit, but in motion. So not being isolated or internal, but more so about moving forward through darkness. And the only thing you can see is kind of like the light at your feet. And I'm laughing because it reminds me, since I talked about delays and traveling and vacations, that when I was traveling, I was so scared because I could literally only see a few feet in front of me. And I posted it in the community board. So if you guys want to see a blizzard, go check out the community board. But it was so much snow that the emergency people had to come and like scoop up the stuff as we were driving because it was so thick. And it was very scary. And I actually thought about this elephant where I had, oh my God, it's like dark and full of ice. And you can literally only see right in front of you. So I didn't know how far the service road was from the actual highway, or if I was on a bridge, or if I was on an underpath, or where I was, because there was no civilization, only the road, me, and the service people, and every once in a while somebody else drove past me. So you have to be brave to not freak out and do something stupid. But this card says a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I did grow wiser. Instead of checking the temperature and the weather for where I'm going, it may be mindful to check the path, check something about like on your way. I don't even know, but I'm going to leave you guys with that. So I would definitely say, because of that card, there could be some unexpected things that happen along your path, and your reaction to it is going to make or break the situation. How about that? Until next time, guys. Namaste.